Hi there, it's Ruth here. I'm out in the woods, which is where I do a lot of thinking and where I get a lot of inspiration. And something that has come to mind to me recently, and again as I'm walking through the woods today, is about the labels that other people give us. So what you call yourself, and I don't mean your first name. You know, do you have a job title? Do you have a title that you go by that explains what you do for a living or what you do in life? So, mother, aunt, sister, director, manager, whatever it may be, we have lots of them. Some we give ourselves, some are given to us. And recently, someone called me spiritual. And it was a label that I don't call myself by. So it made me stop and pause and think, oh, this is interesting. This is how other people see me. And it made me stop and think, simply because it's not something I use to describe myself, but clearly based on the work that I do, the conversations I have with people and the things I talk about, yeah, I am. There is an element to that. But it caught me by surprise. And then I started wondering, is this something I should be saying about myself? Is it a description I should be using for myself? So it's interesting. Another label that came up a couple of weeks ago was psychic. Ooh. Now, that's not a term I use myself either, although I believe all of us are on some level, however we choose to use it. Intuition is a form of psychic ability. I call myself intuitive, very comfortable with that label and title. But psychic, I was watching a programme on Channel 4, a documentary series, a reality series that was a documentary, and someone had gone to do a psychic reading which turned out to be oracle cards. And I remember screaming at the TV, that's what I do. And the woman called herself a psychic, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. That's not what I call myself and what I do. And that gave me pause to consider again as well. So, what's the purpose of all this? The purpose of all this is what we do. People are going to assign labels to us, and we get to choose whether we're comfortable with that or not, and whether we want to change that. So at the moment, I'm sitting with those two labels given by other people. It's okay. I don't feel need to change them. But if someone has attributed something to you, you need to check in with your intuition and see if it's okay for you. And if it's not, you've got a choice. Change it. Ask them not to use it. Say that's not what you do. We find it hard to assert ourselves, and we often go with the flow, and really it's time for us to stop. And that's why you have to listen to your intuition about whether it's right for you, because when you listen to your intuition and you're very clear, that's when you feel empowered. And it's that empowerment that allows you to say, yeah, hang on, that's not me, that's not a label, that's not something I wish to be described by. And then you can make changes. So that's me, Ruth, intuitive, spiritual, psychic, amongst many other things that I may choose to call myself or others may choose to call me. But at the end of the day, I don't feel defined by labels. I know what I am and what I do. I know my passion and purpose in life is intuition. I know that I love walking in the woods, and right now at this moment, that's all I need to know. So what do you call yourself? What do others call you? And check in with your intuition and see if it's comfortable for you. Until next time, bye.